Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having an amazing day. We're going to take another look here at crypto.com, KuCoin, and kind of see what's going on. Best practice, big picture, the whole 9 yards. And if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you can learn something, of course. My goal and my passion is to help you become a better trader. I've been trading for a very long time, and of course, this is my day job, so I can assure you it's a very comfortable lifestyle if you kind of are consistent, healthy, and you have good trading habits and a healthy risk tolerance too. Those are all things I teach in my trading academy. So if you want to become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is a site link in the description below. I have a Signal group, trading academy, and community. We all learn and grow together. Amazing experience. We had a roundtable discussion yesterday, and it's just so fun to get to know my members better and to kind of help us all get on the same page so we can be better prepared for this weather that we're going through, right? This crazy, tumultuous type of trading. It's really interesting. So anyways, enough about that. Sorry. Looking at KuCoin here, I got a lot of requests for this here recently, of course, and I did cover this, I believe, yesterday, and kind of reaffirming the fact that we do have a pretty strong support level at $21.50. Or sorry, $21.50. Wouldn't that be nice? Sorry, 20.5 cents, 20 and a half. All right, so 20 and a half, and the reason why that is because if you take a look back here, you can see that was a pretty significant resistance channel for roughly about 2 months. And then, of course, it broke above and didn't look back since. But generally speaking, the price spent a lot of time there. And if we kind of take a look at the volume, you can see its average true range, for the most part, minus a lot of increased volume around 57 cents, is right here at about $18/$19 cents. Sorry, keep saying dollars. Maybe throwing it out there, it'll eventually get there, right? But take a look here at 19 cents. That's where the most amount of volume, which is concurrent with the support level / previous resistance level at 20.5. So once again, kind of reaffirming the fact that we shouldn't go any lower from here. But keep in mind, Bitcoin drops under 30,000. We could very well see that. In fact, we saw a candle wick down here today where it tested 19.9, or essentially just 20 cents. And that was when Bitcoin wicked down to 29.5. And that was based on CPI data coming out that was less favorable. It's since recovered, but generally speaking, that's kind of where we're at here for Crow. You got to understand that this support level will mean nothing if we start trending towards 27, 24,000 for Bitcoin, which is still possible. Okay, so keep that in mind, keep an open mind, and understand that we should never be surprised in cryptocurrency because of the fact that anything could happen. So just be ready for anything. I would not be surprised if that happens. I mean, if you take a look at Terra Luna, I just covered that as well. Oh my gosh, just some crazy nonsensical stuff is happening right now, and it's insanity right now. So with Crow holding its place here, currently at the price point of 21 cents or 21 and a half, is actually wonderful. Okay, it's a very good thing. But again, very similar synonymous behavior to Bitcoin. So just please be aware of that. Take a look at the moving averages, though. They're all well above. Same thing with Bitcoin as well. Until we get back up over, just say that even the 20 for starters, we won't have a leg to stand on. So I wouldn't expect Crow to just shoot to the moon from here. It would be naive to think that. I do think there's still strong probability, crypto.com or crow.com, it'll effectively be over $1 someday. I know we almost hit that at one point here recently, right? It was 97, 98 cents. So, again, that I think it's still a probability. But in due time, you got to recognize that it's not going to, when something falls down, it takes a long time for it to recover. And we've seen some pretty significant decreases in value. But again, a lot of increase in volume over the last couple of weeks. So there was a tremendous amount of volume increase right around 30 cents and again at 20. Goes to show that we're getting close to the bottom. This should be the bottom pending no more nonsensical stuff from Bitcoin. If we see Bitcoin recover up to 35, 37 and a half, possibly even 40, then Crow will do just fine and recover concurrent with it. We should not expect it to break free from it and go synonymous, at least until Bitcoin dominance decreases. Right now, Bitcoin dominance is on the rise, and in turn, altcoins are getting damaged. Like I think today, I saw this morning when I woke up, after the CPI data came out, some coins were down 30 to 40%. Okay, so alts are getting hammered right now, and that's mostly because they're taking their money away from the alts and putting it right into Bitcoin, keeping that price point around 31,000. So interesting world that we're in right now, but it's not the end. Definitely can get better. But as we can see here, we're fighting back on this 4-hour candle with significant amount of increased volume after the CPI data was released, and we'll see soon what that means for us. But generally speaking, Crow isn't in dire straits, but it would be safe to presume that we lose the support level if Bitcoin continues to progress lower. That's just the general consensus, all right? Take a look at the 4 hour though. We can see we're underneath all moving averages. The 20 is holding the price action down. We've got RSI testing 30 once more. Never a great sign. In fact, I forgot to look at the RSI on the daily. We're still under 30, working as a resistance level. So until we get back up over 30, preferably just say 27 cents is a rough estimate, we're not going to be in better shape than we were previously. We can expect the price to continue to progress lower based on the overall sense that Bitcoin is kind of trending that way as well. Now, there's no guarantees there either. Bitcoin should very much rally here soon to the upside, just based on how overextended it is to the downside. But again, KuCoin's kind of following synonymously in a lot of ways with Bitcoin, and you got to accept the fact that even though it has good fundamentals and just generally speaking, overall probably a good coin in the long run, right now it's getting hit because it's synonymous with Bitcoin, and most coins are doing that right now. Okay. So taking a look at the 1 hour, just to kind of summarize here and call it a day. Ichimoku cloud, we're still getting rejected by the cloud. And Bitcoin's exuding similar behavior as well. So we can't expect the price to just continue to shoot up. And again, here's a CPI data, price comes down, recovers, and now it's back down again because Bitcoin's correcting itself. Bitcoin tested 31,900, 31.8, and now it's on its way back down to the low 31s. Big coincidence, right? That Crow is kind of exuding the same behavior. Not exactly. So just generally speaking, again, Ichimoku Cloud is telling us we have a resistance level there, and there's no reason to consider taking a long position with KuCoin at this point. And if you have a short position, it says just go ahead and keep it open for the time being. I don't believe shorting KuCoin is a good idea right now. I do think it will bounce back, as will Bitcoin. Again, stranger things can happen, but generally speaking, we should be in good shape to see the price maintain in this range of 20.5 up to 27 for some time. Bitcoin loses 30,000. We will definitely see a price point lower than 20.5. Okay, so that's generally the consensus here. So again, not a significant update from yesterday, but still looking pretty good in the overall sense of the fact that it didn't get damaged half as much as most coins did today, and that's a good sign. So it shows some relative strength of that, if you will, and that's always something we want to focus on. So again, thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you did learn something, of course, and if you are currently just say a trader and you're having trouble in this environment, this market, we're doing quite well with my signals that I sending out. Of course, they're sometimes few and far between. Try not to overtrade. It's important to kind of make sure you stay on the sidelines and wait for the right timing. But generally speaking, we've been doing fairly well here recently, and it's nice to be able to kind of have that in a downward market. Granted, we took a lot of shorts in the last couple of weeks, and it's worked out favorably. But generally speaking, if you do want to become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is a site, link in the description below, can help you get back on track, I guess you could say, because my trading academy gives you those strong fundamentals to build a good base on. And that's important to kind of have. It's important to be consistent in this environment. So again, those are just things I'm trying to bring to the table. I hope that you found benefit again. Thank you so much for joining me here. We will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.